Hello and welcome to All That Cricket. Now I'll talk about horizontal and vertical shots. How one can master that or learn and play successfully. Now, before that, recently I have observed that a lot of international batsmen have a wider stance, something like this, and they have a higher back lift. Now, the reason for the wider stance is that in the 70s and back in the say 40-50 years back, people had a normal, or some of them had a very narrow stance. Now recently, in the last say 5 to 10 years, batsmen have widened the stance. They have used their legs, their stance as pillars, so that they don't have to go right in front or even down the wicket to spinners or go back. It helps them to play on the up. It helps them keep the balance to play both vertical and horizontal shot. But having said that, it has a downside also. Especially if you are playing on a surface which has got more bounce. Now, I have a very normal stance. This is the stance I use, and at times, after a certain period of time, say 2 or 3 years, once I know that bowler very well, then I'll use a higher back lift. The reason why people have started using a higher back lift is that they have cut down one of the movements, as they say, trigger movement, so that if you have a stance which is grounded, you need to go top, then go in front or go back. When you have a higher back lift, you don't have to do any of those things. So again, it is individual to individual how comfortable you are. But now coming about the horizontal and the vertical shot. Now it's very easy to play a horizontal shot if the ball is below the waist, which is this length, so that your arm and your hands can move freely. It becomes easy because you are on top of the ball. The idea to play horizontal is to be on top of the ball, especially outside the off stump, and also on the leg side. But the leg side, for example, here, if the ball is even out here, it is easy because the reason of the explanation of horizontal shot is that anything on the leg side, it is easy because the body weight is there. You are basically throwing the ball towards your body weight, and you have the balance completely because your body is helping you, the weight of the body is balancing you. On the other hand, if the ball is outside the off stump, it becomes difficult, especially if the ball is above the waist high, somewhere like this. Suppose if I am batting like this and the ball is moving here somewhere, and then I have to play a shot. If it's below the waist, it's easy because I can be on top of the ball to play it. But if it's above the waist, then it becomes difficult because first of all, I'm throwing the ball away from my body, which becomes difficult because I need to balance my body, my leg, my whole movement towards the ball to push it, to force it to throw it away from me. And the higher the ball, the difficult it becomes to keep the balance or keep in control. Whereas on the leg side, if it's still here also, it's alright because you can pull it easily. You can play it with a horizontal shot. But if it's going above your head, above your shoulders, then it becomes difficult. So a lot of times you see a lot of players using the puller hook shot even if the ball is on the off stump line, because they feel, it's not easy and it's very difficult, I would say, to play an uppercut shot or play somewhere over the point. Having said that, in the last few years people have played that shot very successfully thanks to T20. Now coming back to the shots, the horizontal can be practiced more with a rope and ball if you are having a net, or even at home, but use a plastic ball and a plastic bat so that you don't damage your house. So if suppose this is it, so you can play the vertical shot here, and if you want to, by visualizing the ball is coming to you, you can play this vertical shot. And if you want to play a horizontal shot, you can play it this way, and you can increase or you can decrease the height of the ball, of the rope. So If you're having a normal stance, you can play it this way. But if you're having a wider stance, then it has become just difficult to play a horizontal shot, especially if it is above the waistline, somewhere else in the off turn. It becomes difficult. So you need to balance your body very well. You need to go either back or in front. Now, the vertical shot. The vertical shot is much easier on a surface which has low bounce. So a lot of times you use this as your drive. This is your arc, and a lot of players I've seen, they don't finish through the follow through. They stop out here, they lock it out here. The reason they lock it is that they want the ball to be in that zone only. They don't want the ball to be miscued or to go either side of where they are trying to play. Suppose I'm playing a lofted off drive or I'm playing a straight drive. I don't want the ball to go this way or this way. Like for example, if you're just playing a normal drive here, they feel like if you are playing this way, depends again on the length of the ball, there's a chances that it might go this way if it's not practiced properly. But this is much more safer if you're playing this way. Then after the ball is released from the bat or is moved away from the bat, you close the bat here. You lock your, or you just bend your arm. That's how you play a vertical shot. Again, it can be played with the front foot or it can be played with the back foot this way. So rope ball is very good way to practice, and especially if you're practicing at home, use a plastic ball and a very thin plastic bat. The thinner the better, because you will be able to judge it properly. I hope this small video was helpful to play both the vertical and the horizontal shot. Thank you.